and good afternoon. This is Sam Vaughn for Sam's Sports Report and Sam's Firework Report. Dr. Stephen Morrison was on the video. He says we have lots of fireworks injuries, most to the hands and eyes. Fireworks do not mix well with alcohol. He says most injuries do not happen if they don't push the limits. Fireworks, but by trying stuff they shouldn't try, inherently people get injured. Most fireworks injuries are seen from different fireworks. The explosive type of fireworks, that's the most seen from them. The others injuries, shells where a dud and haven't gone off into a dud yet. A firework shell where explosive fires off, or you relight the thing and it fires off and it wasn't quite dud yet, but you thought it was. Dud is a firework that is no longer working. A dud that does not. If it is a dud, still don't hold on to it. And if you don't think it's a dud, maybe throw it away. I wouldn't go back and relight it. To the bad eye injuries and hands and can change your life forever. Possibly can't take your family to do as many things as you could. Injuries doctors states definitely do not be cavalier about the fireworks, meaning pay attention. These are dangerous things and you can avoid the things that happen. Don't give it to too many young kids. Don't give it to alcohol, people with alcohol. The fireworks are still going on despite states' laws from decontinuing them. The illegal here people yet still light. They're legal here, yet people still light them. In some ways, the counties that are warning where it's legal, they find a place with their permit, and then they go off and shoot them. The maps are where the fireworks end, they ban. Now they are getting to ban, but something is not perfect. This can be a big effect on nonprofit and stands. This guy says ban is not the answer. He says many who runs from fireworks shows that illegal and says people just make them more dangerous. The people they will be allowed to buy them at more extreme places. This is kind of like people saying, drugs can be anywhere. You're going to find them no matter what. Or said, weed can be anywhere. But the better way you sell it, and the more safe it is, then it will be more successful. I don't know. I mean, they're all dangerous. And maybe it should just be banned for good. Unless you have a lot of plot of land.
We see a lot of firework-related injuries. The most devastating injuries that we see are those to the hands and to the eyes. And occasionally we see very severe injuries, and we've had deaths related to fireworks in the past. Fireworks and alcohol certainly don't mix. That's a big portion of the injuries we see are related to people who are intoxicated and just don't have the wherewithal to use them properly. Most of the injuries we see are really avoidable. There are people that are trying to push their limits with the fireworks, trying to do things that are inherently dangerous, but they want to try it anyway, and then unfortunately they get badly injured. So most of the injuries that we see are from a couple of different types of fireworks. The explosive, kind of loud, type of fireworks like an M80, something like that. The other injuries that we see come from shells, where people believe that it's a dud and not gone off, and then they approach it, or the fuse is partially eroded or doesn't work properly, and they try and light it. Having seen so many terrible injuries over the years, and and knowing that these are injuries that are really avoidable and that, terribly affect people's lives. Going through a life with a bad hand injury or, with a bad eye injury really changes your whole world. Can't work and maybe can't take care of your family as well. And so I'm biased. I definitely recommend that people go and watch the fireworks. And if they're, want to use the fireworks themselves, just don't be cavalier about it. These are dangerous things, and use common sense, and avoid the children playing with them, and avoid mixing alcohol with anything dangerous.
The 4th of July is around the corner, and today marks the first day of fireworks sales, despite certain areas banning the use of them. Officials in Snohomish County are warning residents about where it is illegal to set them off, as well as changes coming to the county next year. KOMO's Karina Vargas has the latest.
Fireworks sales have begun for the 4th of July holiday. But ahead of those celebrations, officials in Snohomish County are warning about setting off fireworks where it's illegal.
If you want to go enjoy the fireworks, please do, but find a place that has fireworks that are doing it with permits and an area where they're allowed.
This is a map where the use of fireworks are banned. That includes areas like Edmonds, Mill Creek, Shoreline, Everett, and Linwood. While the sale of fireworks is currently allowed, earlier this year, the Snohomish County Council approved a new rule that will ban the sale of fireworks in those areas where it's illegal to set off.
Over the years, we've raised several $1 million in all the stands that we've done in tents as well. So we'll have a pretty big impact on our nonprofit sales for future years.
Jeremy Mikalski says it's upsetting to hear about the ban and the impact this will have on them. He said a complete ban is not the answer.
It impacts us completely, and also the statistics prove people will just go to the places where the fireworks are illegal, purchase those, and those are dangerous.
KOMO 4 drone was over Linwood, where setting off fireworks is illegal in any county park, state park, or federal land. And it's also illegal on public property, including streets, sidewalks, or schools.
The Royals and Cubs are off today. The Royals won yesterday 10-1. They were up 5-1. But played at 5. But played at 2 in the 8th and 2 in the 3 in the 9th to win 10-1. That fight or flight, we can't explain it. That's why a dog just goes scared. They're loud booms. The Royals and Cubs are off today. The Royals won yesterday 10-1. They were up 5-1. But played at 5. But played at 2 in the 8th and 2 in the 3 in the 9th to win 10-1. Brady Singer gets the win, and loss goes to Toss Garden. He goes 6 innings, 8 hits, 4 earned. The Brady Singer goes 7 innings, 6 hits, 1 earned, 7 Ks, and 2 balls, and 2 walks. The Cardinals and Rockies play. The Cardinals and Washington Nationals play. The 8-3 was the final. And the Cubs and Angels played. Cubs 5, Angels nothing. Cubs win the series. The Cubs and Reds. The Cubs have the day off tomorrow. Same as the Royals, the Cardinals will play the Washington Nationals 47-42, 42-48, 305. And that's Sam on Sports and Baseball. Have a good afternoon and the report on fireworks.